Hey there everyone, with the commercial rafting season here in Montana coming to a close, I did want to go over a few pieces of gear that I found really beneficial to myself this year, and basically just my gear collection as well in this 2019 season for commercial and private use. In the first video of this series, I wanted to go over my personal helmet, and that is the Tdub from Shred Ready. For starters, the Tdub is made of a carbon fiber composite material, which pound to strength ratio is an absolutely awesome material for this helmet. It leaves the helmet really lightweight but incredibly strong. It is a material that has been tested for whitewater sports and been certified internationally as well, so that's a really awesome start for these guys using that material in this helmet. It's a basic construction, nothing too fancy here. There's no vents or any sort of frills on the top of it, except for the GoPro mounts and the stickers I've added. Disclaimer, I'm not sponsored by anything you see on this helmet. I just like stickering stuff up, so stickers, they're my personal choice, no sponsorship at all here. The buckles are easy to use, they're your standard buckle. I found it interesting on the Tdub, at least this one, they have the female end of the buckle on the longer strap, so the strap you'll actually take under your chin, and the male end fastened to the earpiece, so in a sense the female end will actually be the end that you're adjusting and just leaving the male end in place, which I thought was an interesting quirk to the helmet, but it works out well in the end, so no big complaints really. On the inside, the helmet does have a foam layer on the inside as well as the sizing pads. This helmet only comes in one size, at least the shell of the helmet does anyway. The pads, the red pads here, you can remove, and they have two other series of pads, both back and front, that you could add to the helmet to give the helmet a bit more sizing options to your head or anyone else's head that may be using the helmet at the time as well. On the back, they have what they call their Hog 3 system, which is a ratchet system, easy to use, one hand tensioning and then releasing as well. No big fancy things about squeezing or releasing any sort of other pieces of gear here. They've kept the use and upkeep of this helmet really simple, and I applaud them for that. I personally don't like using complicated systems that you have to put on your head all the time and then ratchet back down or take off in a very complicated way, put it back on. So big thumbs up for me about them designing this helmet to be easy to use and extremely easy to understand. Shred Ready says on their website that the Tdub is their big boy helmet. It fits a bigger, rounder variety of heads. Personally for me, I've almost been pushing the end of the spectrum just because I have left the larger head pads in there, so I have lots of room in there for my head, and I put this on other people and other people have worn it and it's been really floppy on their heads without those extra pads on the inside of the helmet as well. So the reason I chose the Tdub helmet this year is because I actually wear glasses on the river, very similar to how I'm wearing sunglasses at the moment. And helmets in the past have actually been sat on the sunglasses themselves and shoved them into the bridge of my nose, which can be uncomfortable even after short battle paddling. The Tdub does not do that in any sort of way. As you can kind of tell, it does give this bit more spacing around the edge of my head here. My ears are actually tucked under the lip of the helmet, so it does provide some ear protection as well at the moment. And then of course my glasses are actually sitting under the helmet as well, and I can actually take them off as well. So there's nothing really prohibiting and pushing on my sunglasses at the moment, which I find absolutely wonderful and comforting for me just because I do wear my glasses a lot on the river. I hope this video shed some light on the helmet that you may have been wondering about, or just some helpful tips that you may not have known about the helmet. Anyway, feel free to leave your comments about the helmet in the comment section below. I would love to read them and love to hear what you guys think about the helmet, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.